My name is Brittany and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, it is never too late to do so. Also, if you would like to be in the know of every time I upload a new YouTube video, just go ahead and hit that notification bell. Long time no see. So for those of you all who do not know, I am a first year teacher and this year has been very difficult, and I've just been trying to get my career together. I've been trying to get adjusted to my life, and so I apologize for my absence. I was supposed to upload a classroom tour, however, right before I went on fall break, the administration announced that all the teachers need to take everything off their walls so that the painters can come paint. And let me just be honest with you all, that stuff is not going back up. Like, it took so much time and effort to put it up that I'm just over it. However, I did want to show you all what my classroom used to look like. So right now I'm going to insert some pictures. As you can see, I'm a sucker for colors. I love colors. Colors make me happy, and they make me feel alive. But today I am coming to you all with a video on 10 things you should know before becoming a teacher. I did a similar video to this, and I'm just going to link it down below in the description box. That video was filmed when I was majoring in education. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this video. Number one, I wanted to address the misconception that teachers get paid in the summer. So teachers do get paid in the summer, however, we get paid the money that we already earned. Let me just break it down to you. So when you become a teacher, you choose to get money withheld from your check throughout the school year so that they can pay you during the summer. So while you think I'm sitting home just getting money, not doing a thing, I'm actually just getting the money that I already earned. So just want to go ahead and address that misconception for those of you all who are considering becoming a teacher. Number two, overtime without pay. Unlike other jobs where you clock in, clock out, if they need someone to do overtime, you can choose to do it and they will pay you for it. In this profession, it's not a choice. You're going to end up doing overtime, and no, you're not getting paid. I don't know how many times I've come into work early and how many times I have left late in order for me to feel prepared the next day. You're going to put in overtime without pay. Not to mention if you choose to bring home work on the weekend. So no, they're not paying you when you're grading those papers in the bed, eating your little snack. You're not getting paid for that time. And so that's something to consider before you become a teacher. Number three, lessons do not go as planned. They never do. Well, at least for me, they don't. There's always some type of interruption, whether it's an announcement or a fire drill or a lockdown drill. Or you even may have, a student that's really into your lesson and they want to talk. But when they talk, they begin to ramble off a topic. And you try to get that student back on topic, but by the time that student is back on topic, your lesson is over with. So no, your lessons will not go as planned. Trust me, I spent a lot of times creating these elaborate lesson plans, thinking this is going to be the bomb.com, and something always happens. But you know what? That is out of your control, and it is okay if that happens. Number four, limited bathroom breaks. Like, I can sit here and honestly say I do not use the restroom throughout the school day. I wait till the end of the day, and sorry to my bladder, but that's like my woo-saw time when I use the restroom. It's like my day is finally over. But I really can't think of a time that I have used the restroom like throughout the school day. Like, even though we have planning periods, which is not really yours because you're probably going to be in meetings like me. or you have your lunch, which you may work through, like me too, it's very hard to find a restroom break. But there are those times where I am like really, my bladder is just out of control, and I have to ask the teacher to watch my classroom so I can run to the ladies' room. But honestly, yeah, that's the only time that I could think of when I am able to use the restroom, which is at the end of the day. So, if you're thinking about becoming a teacher, please consider your bladder. Take that into consideration, that you will have limited bathroom breaks, and you have to be okay with that. Number 5, you need to be able to separate your personal and professional life, okay? Your professional life, of course, is when you're at work, and your personal life is when you're at home on your own personal time. I don't know how many times I've made the mistake of bringing my professional life home with me, whether it was talking to my spouse like he was a student, or whether it was doing work in the bed when I'm supposed to be spending time with my spouse, okay? Learn to separate the two. Leave work at work. Enjoy your time at home. So professional life versus your personal life really, goes hand in hand with mental health, which is number 6. So mental health, I feel like I didn't have a grip on that when I first got into this profession. Like, I was crying a month within teaching because I didn't take my mental health serious. I just kept giving and giving and giving, working and working and working, and I wasn't indulging in self-care. I wasn't taking care of myself like I was supposed to. Now I'm at the point where I'm just like, if it doesn't get done today, you'll be there tomorrow. I'm not worried about it. And that really, really has helped me mentally. You don't want to be on a downward spiral, and you don't want to be that first year teacher that burns yourself out, okay? If you are considering being a teacher, please put your mental health first. There's no way that you can give to others if you are not in great health up here. So with that being said, if you're considering being a teacher, put your mental health first. Number 7 is parent communication. If you're planning on being a teacher and you don't know how to talk to people, and you don't like to talk to people, this is not for you. It's not. I used to be that person that said, oh, I'm not a people person. I don't really like to talk to people. But honestly, parent communication is something serious and crucial if you want a student to grow. There's only so much that you can do as a teacher in the classroom. You need the parents to continue what you're doing while that child is at home. And the only way that you all can do that if you are on the same page and communicating well. So parent communication is something that you really need to consider before becoming a teacher, because if you don't like to talk to people, then this is probably not the profession for you. Number 8 is flexibility. I remember at my graduation, the speaker actually spoke on being flexible and saying, if you're able to be flexible, then you got it going on. Good for you, right? Because going back to the lesson, how lessons don't go as planned. You have to be flexible to work around that. There's so many interruptions throughout the day. You may have a child that's, not feeling well, or you may have something that goes wrong. I promise you, it's so many stuff that happens throughout the school day that you may think is off the wall, and you may think it won't happen, but it does happen, and you just have to be willing to deal with that the best way that you can. You have to be flexible. Be flexible, okay? Flexible with your time, okay? Flexible with your work ethic. Flexibility is very, very huge. And if you're not able to be flexible, then I don't really think this is the right profession for you. And that's just that. That goes into number 9, which is change. You have to be willing to change. Education, well, the education world is constantly changing. Now my kids take all their tests on iPads and Chromebooks, and you have all these growth tests, this test, because education is constantly changing. We're constantly getting introduced to new programs that they want us to learn, that they want us to implement, and it can become overwhelming. However, you just have to do the best that you can to change. So if you are stuck in your ways with teaching, or if you are just a person that is just stuck in their ways, stubborn, not willing to change, this is not the profession for you. So let's get into number 10, which is mistakes. You're going to make mistakes, and mistakes are okay. I've made so many mistakes, and honestly, all I do is laugh at them, because I can honestly say that my mistakes make me who I am. Mistakes are important if you want to grow. There are times when I teach a lesson and I realize my students didn't understand what the heck I was talking about. So I'll go home, I reflect, I come back with a different lesson, and voila, they get it. All because of that mistake. Mistakes help you grow. So that's pretty much it for this video, you guys. I really hope you all enjoyed. But before you go, don't forget to do 3 things, and that's comment, like, and subscribe to my YouTube channel.